Hey everybody, this is ASMR Destiny and welcome to my DestinyAi YouTube channel where I cover everything related to Unreal Engine, MetaHumans, digital actors, virtual production, and all that stuff. So welcome to, this is a behind the scenes overview look at my recent Unreal Engine music video of the Thriller Dance Break. So if you've not seen that video, there should be a link here popping up. Go ahead and watch that first. So I'm going to walk you through my scene here and kind of like little, basically pieces of interesting things about it while we play it back. So here I got my camera, my virtual camera here on the side here. This actually has a dolly move pre-animated that I did first of a push in and pull out move. So if you only watch the camera in the other sequence, it'll move forward and back already pre-programmed to follow the dancers. But the pan, tilt, and roll, that was actually recorded live by me with my iPhone wirelessly connected to Unreal Engine. So I wanted a handheld look, but I didn't want to physically move my iPhone forward and back to match the action. I wanted that to be keyframed. So we'll be able to see that. And then in the scene, I actually have two really huge lights, overhead lights, that are right here. They're like rectangular, huge rectangular lights that just span the entire length of the environment. And that obviously this left one produces the pink light, and the one on the right is the blue light. And because I have volumetric fog in the scene, that's what all this glow is happening. So that's actually what lights up the scene. So if I didn't have that volumetric fog, the scene would actually look pretty dark. But unfortunately, that also just that alone is a huge. There's huge overhead to my GPU on that. So, which by the way, I'm running a 3090 GPU right now. All of the scene has my ray traced reflections in the lights and also ray traced particle reflections in there. So it's running at about 20 FPS right now. So, okay, we will go ahead and start the sequence. So let me load up the sequence. This is the take. And okay. So it's dark right now because in the beginning of the scene, I actually turned off those overhead lights to make it dark in the background. And then I have the Thriller text right here. That's actually lit up with a couple lights. And you'll see that kind of go away as soon as the camera passes it. So, and here we go. So the camera is going to go through underneath the text. The text goes up a little bit because the camera would have actually clipped the bottom of the text. So I had to actually move it up just at the last second, and then you'll see it actually move down below. kind of a janky way to do it, but you can see it down there, just to hide that text. At the time, I didn't really know any other way to really do it, so I just hit it below the floor, and then these two lights just go ahead and just turn off, and that's of course keyframed, and then the camera just lands right in a close-up on my face, and that is when the mocap starts. And then my overhead lights start turning on. So you'll see everything light up really nicely. That volumetric fog just really doing its job there. Oops, I got two cameras here. Turn that off. There you go. And so, yeah, the camera is following. If you watch the pan and tilt here, you'll be able to see it. See it rotating here a bit. That's the recording from my iPhone. Doing the pan, tilt, and roll there. Yeah, that tilt, that really fast tilt there, that was done by me. Did a lot of rehearsals to get that right, because that's a very fast move right there. And then I wanted to zoom out a bit and get everything in frame, because we're going to be walking back to the start position. So now I'm getting the camera really close, because this is where I do my facial mocap performance, where I start singing the end of the song. So I stick really close to me. Had to rehearse a lot, trying to keep myself in frame here. Because, yeah, I kind of like go down a couple times there in the dance move. So that required a lot of rehearsal. And then I dolly out even more so I can get this the ending sequence, which I track my hand. So I look down and then I look up and track my hand at the end. And then that's it. Everything kind of freaks out because this is the end of the animation. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm working on another video that will do a more of a deeper dive into the various stages of creating this production. So watch out for that. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications, especially like and comment on this video. That will really help the channel start growing. And I'm happy to answer any questions you may have at any time. Just leave me a comment. I'll try to answer them if I can. Again, I'm pretty new at Unreal Engine, so but making this project, I learned a hell of a lot. So feel free to ask me any kind of questions if you have those. And yeah, watch out for the more in-depth video, which will be coming next. Okay, thanks guys.